How do you turn up to work and just choose violence?
Yeah, and I don't think people understand. Brock Lesnar has 15 minutes of TV time. In that TV time, you just don't go out there. You just don't go out there and fuck with the man because it's going to be carnage and you're going to get your ass whooped. And that's what happened. That's what happened.
You know what? It was like a whole episode of Raw when he came out. Like, if you think what he achieved in 15 minutes, that was a whole episode of Raw. You could have had like multiple segments throughout the night. No.
But man, if you were in attendance at this show, you would have been going, "Well, that was Raw. I guess we're good."
I'm satisfied. Wouldn't you be?
Yeah, I would have wanted more. I still wanted more.
I'll tell you what.
He picked up Otis. I was like, that's really impressive.
No, it ain't.
Otis is heavy as fuck.
Do you know why it isn't impressive?
Why is that?
Because Bianca Belair did it. Bianca Belair, it's impressive. Because you think, oh, that woman, that frame, shouldn't be able to lift Otis. Brock Lesnar are expecting to pick up Otis. He picked up the Big Show when he was 500 pounds.
Yeah, you're right. When you put it that way, Manny, when you put it that way, he did nothing. I can do that. I pick up Otis every day when I wake up, and it's called me just getting out of bed.
That doesn't count.
That counts.
That doesn't count. You roll out of bed. That ain't picking yourself up.
I understand. I pick myself up. All right. It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor for the times we live in.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. No thirst trapping, huh? This is. I guess Ziggler would be thirst trapping. Oh,
I mean,
super kick.
Look at those legs. Those are lady legs.
Yeah. Look at that leg slap. Barely noticed it. I know, but look at that leg slap.
Yeah, there wasn't really any thirst trapping to be done.
There was really not much on this show.
No.
Asuka and Alexa Bliss next tag team champions.
Yeah, I don't even think that's happening. Those two are lost as well. Yep. We'll be back right after this.
I'm Shotzi Blackheart, the ballsy badass, and you are watching the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. Remember to like the video and subscribe.
Hey! Oh! Check out the Marcus and Manny show.
I hate you both right now. You guys are ridiculous.
Keep your eye out Sunday, the 17th of July, for the best of June. It's dropping. Just like that banana. All right.
Did you see that one post? It may be by you, Manny, because I seem to just go through the internet and I don't actually look at names. But the post Missing Man doing NXT tryouts right now, and it's all
with bananas.
Yeah, that's exactly what that reminds me of right there. The Kid
Alliance. Why do you think it's part of the thumbnail? Even though that thumbnail was released, that thumbnail was out there before that photo of Vince McMahon's alleged NXT tryouts with bananas.
The 2.0 tryouts. Manny, how are you today? And I know this is normally reversed. It's normally the other way. We normally do introductions, but
I thought I was dying on Sunday, Marcus. I thought I was dying.
Why? What did you? What?
So by the end,
I just heard about you just dying 4 minutes.
Because I keep things for the show. Not
even in the pre-show. Like, oh yeah, I almost died. What? I'm supposed to respond. Oh, jokes? No, man.
So, rolling back the curve, we'd had a very long taping, if you include the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast, which hosted the debut of Florida Eric last Saturday. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. So by the time we had finished, I had been talking what felt like maybe 4 hours at that point.
That seems like about right. Especially that retro features some of us. And we don't shut the fuck up, and that show goes on long. They're normally like 20-minute shows, but when we're involved,
No, they are still
40
20 minutes. They are still about 20 minutes.
We're gonna cut out my good stuff.
So I started to notice towards the end my throat feeling a bit weird. Like, oh no. So I started drinking water and it was like my throat's still dry. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get sick.
No.
I wake up the next morning, my throat is swollen. I've got temperature, I'm running hot. Not even like I was feeling hot. Not even the good kind. Not even the good kind.
Not the good kind. I'm feeling hot. Have you ever woke up feeling hot like that? And you start walking, doing the dances?
Yeah, when I'm on holiday. When I'm on holiday.
And that's the song that's in your head? That's
yes.
The holiday song? Hold on, Becca. I'm feeling hot.
And you know what? Marcus? At the same time, there's Jamaican men playing that song on steel drums. That's the song in my head. Not like the actual song, no, steel drums. Because everything sounds cooler on steel drums. And I've got a temperature. I can't breathe properly. I was like, oh no, I think I've got a touch of the COVID. We've been joking. We were joking about it all day Saturday. We're joking all about Saturday with Seamus, and then I take 2 COVID tests. They go negative. I was like, okay, cool. So I am genuinely sick, but I sounded way worse on Sunday. I sounded more huskier, like I've been smoking cigarettes or have started speaking like Nattie.
You're Nattie. And they were like, "Stop, Manny! Can you stop doing a Nattie impersonation?" I'm not. Yeah.
To be fair, Jordan Grace also sounds like Nattie.
Well, that's the muscles. That's the muscles stuff. The muscles will sound like Nattie.
So how are you doing, Marcus?
Well, knowing that you're okay, you were able to make the show. I'm doing much better. Yeah. I don't have hot playing when I wake up, but I do have Who Let the Dogs Out.
That's even worse. That's even worse because you're afraid of dogs. You're afraid of dogs, so why are you playing that?
Unless I'm afraid to live too. I'm afraid of society too.
Unless it's motivation to get out of bed because it's like, who let the dog know? I gotta go.
Well, I decided to run 3 miles, so I was like, let the dogs out, guys, so I can run 3 miles nonstop without breaking a sweat or getting out of breath. I become a superhero when I'm afraid.
Wes said, "This is Mambo number 5."
Little bit of chorizo in my life. I don't think what chorizo is not one of the names. In fact, chorizo is a food.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the back. That's right.
All right, in the chat, if you are in the chat, put your wake up song. Put your song in which it's going to be a good day out there.
I'm going to put a stipulation. I'm going to put a stipulation in this. If it's wake me up before you go, you're disqualified.
No, that's the song.
No, that's too obvious. It's too obvious. You're disqualified.
Well, that's disqualified. Pharrell's Happy has to be disqualified because I don't want that shit ever playing again. They played it too much. I think the legal limit of that was over. I think we all OD of Pharrell being happy. Whenever I see Pharrell, I go, because all I think about that motherfucker is happy, and I'm not. I'm not.
Right, so should we get into this at today's show?
Yeah, because I believe the writers, the creative, and Vince McMahon or whoever's in charge, CEO Stephanie McMahon, whoever, Nick Khan, woke up and was like, all right, guys, today we're going to give them the most average show possible. We're just going to cut it right down the middle. No one's going to be excited. No one's going to be angry about anything. Nice, even keel throughout the night.
So basically, Raw opened up with the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, He says Roman Reigns has been living high on the hog, and he's been eating like a king. I posted in a mid-card mess. I didn't watch this live. I saw it when I was scrolling through Twitter before falling asleep last night, and I saw him talk. And I was like, "What?"
They make sure Raw aired before I go to sleep. That way I know the world is okay. The world hasn't exploded. I can go to sleep. Raw is on.
So he posted. So he said high on the hog, and that was the first thing I was like, "What the fuck does high on the hog mean? I don't speak farmer."
Well, Manny, I can translate farmer gimmick for you. High on the hog mean you've been eating fattening food, greasy fattening food, and living like a king. Living like a king and just getting yourself fat. You're fattening yourself up. So you're getting high on the hog.
Okay, and then he said he's going to slaughter the tribal hog. Paul Heyman interrupts, but hypes up the violence that Brock Lesnar brings, but states 700 days as Roman being champion is one streak that the Beast Incarnate will not conquer. He's going to train Roman Reigns to stick his hand up Brock Lesnar's ass.
Yeah, stick it up your ass!
And then pull out his heart.
And Manny, once he said it, I went, he's going to do what? Well, prove it. I need Michael Cole's guy. He's going for it. He's going for the asshole. He's
going for the asshole.
He's going to asshole. And even Pat going, oh my God, he's going to reach his hand of the tribal chief's asshole and rip his heart out. Oh my God, I can't. The humanity. I would like that to be a new submission hold. He's got the heart.
The claw.
I see it counted. But knowing wrestlers, after this new submission hold, a hand up asshole to pull out a heart, wrestlers will still kick out on 2 because no one sells shit anymore.
Theory comes out, states he's going to take his US title back at Summerslam, and then he's going to put his foot over either Brock or Roman, then shows footage of Brock destroying Theory at Elimination Chamber and reminds him he has not forgotten this. The annoying thing about this footage is it goes to black every time he lands.
That's a Peacock deal. That's part of the part of the network / Peacock deals. They can't show the pay-per-view on TV or the finishes because they're legally obligated to have the rights to it or whatever their deal is. So they have to cut the black or they show still images and stuff like that. So they should just show the fall. Enough time has passed. Enough time has passed. Who cares?
Like, who's really going to go back and watch a Saudi show? Like, who's going back to rewatch a Saudi show?
Most people didn't want it to exist in the first place. So who's going to go back? Reliving the glory days. They're going to be taking that blood money.
I mean, we always cover the Saudi blood shows.
Oh, yeah. They're my most exciting shows of the year because, one, Manny's awake. And I go on the show. Manny's awake instead of Manny drifting away. What is your tired song when you get sleepy? Because you have your Mamba number 5. I forgot what yours was already.
Feeling hot.
Really? What is your tired song?
I don't know, something slow like swing low, sweet chariot, coming to carry me home. It sounds even better because my voice is fucked.
Maybe your voice is fucked. Maybe God has blessed you with the baritone voice to really start your career.
Have I become Keith Lee? I've stolen Keith Lee's voice.
You're about to start talking to old R&B album songs. Come on.
Okay, so what would your tired song be?
I think it's Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm finally asleep or something like that.
Isn't that the song where people die in TV shows?
Yeah, probably, whatever.
Or something bad happened.
Nothing bad has to happen. It can be a good thing. It could be a good thing.
So, Wes literally just said Manny singing the best Negro spirituals.
I can just see, Manny, you've been hanging around black people too long.
Well, I do. I have to roll you and Eric for every
On
week.
the way to the water. What the fuck, Manny?
And then Otis and Gable tried to take out Brock Lesnar, which was a mistake. Brock Lesnar sees this, goes full, chooses violence and destroys him. The chair shots were the most brutal out of the lot.
Yeah. Nothing's bad. Nothing, if you Otis, you gotta feel bad. You gave me your best shot with your charger splash. You know, the old didn't work. Lesnar laughed it off, and then you got fucked up after. Didn't work out for you.
Then we get Rey Mysterio, one of two singles matches tonight. The rest were all tag matches. Rey Mysterio versus Finn Balor. Priest mentions 20 years of Rey Mysterio is going to occur at Madison Square Garden. He tells Dominic his dad has nothing left to offer him, and they have much more to offer him, and offer him another spot once again to blaze a path for himself, or to continue to fail like Rey.
Join him this time. Join him, damn it, join it. I didn't care about the retribution thing. Join him, Dominic. Turn on your daddy. Betray your father.
Oh, how good would it be? How good would it be if he turns on him after 20 years of being in the WWE?
It'd be so sweet. On the 20th anniversary, his son turns on him. It would be so sweet. Dominic would develop a personality. But someone posted they do need someone really charismatic in their group to carry the mic. Ben and can only go so far. Ben and Priest. Dominic ain't the answer either. Neither is Ripley. God rest her soul, I guess. Now have cyborg, a heart monitor? Jesus.
It's temporary. I think there's just a slight concern of heart issues, possibly. The match itself between Rey and Finn Balor was really good. It's probably the best Balor and Rey have looked in months.
Yeah, I would also agree. It's been a while, you know. Rey looked good. Rey seems inspired now that his 20 years of WWE is coming up and his 30-year career seems to be winding down. And maybe he's inspired because Dominic's going to turn on him and we're going to have a match. Dominic, Rey Mysterio, SummerSlam.
Well, Marcus, when you mentioned it's 20 years coming up, you have to look somewhat impressive. Otherwise, then when they start showing this footage all night of Rey Mysterio 20 years, and you look at him now, it's like, you're phoning it in, Rey. Get off my TV.
Old Rey, you don't still got it. You don't have it. You don't have it yet.
Finn Balor picks up the win, and then they both continue to offer Dominic a spot in Judgment Day, which brings out Becky Lynch. Coming out wearing a jacket that had previously been worn by Jade Cargill.
Yeah, it is, right? Same jacket.
Yeah, and then I asked the mid-card mess, and it seemed unanimous that Jade Cargill wore it better. I believe it's true.
Whoever wore it first wore it better. Always like that. It's always like that. Once I seen it, it's done. Becky ain't got nothing on that. So
yeah, and then she comes out standing on the announce table and demands a title match at SummerSlam.
One-on-one title match. She still hasn't got her one-on-one rematch for the title that is due to her. It is unjustly. But
I did enjoy her arguing with Bianca Belair.
If you want the title, you can have it. And all this and back in this, Carmella was in a match coming up, and she was an afterthought.
Yeah.
Solid match between. I did like Carmella wrapping her legs in the rope, countering the KOD in this match. At least she had that. At least she had something.
The match, do you know what? I felt like even though this ended as a count out with Becky getting in Bianca's face and then preventing her from getting in the ring, which in theory it is Bianca's fault because she could have just gone back in the ring.
Nah. After that point, it's like I take the loss. It don't affect me.
But what was it? I felt like this was better than their match at Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah. I was trying to think of No, Manny, you're crazy. No, it was a lot better. It was a lot better.
Yeah.
The Money in the Bank match kind of was just there. Carmella gets the win. And you know what? I like the good distraction count out. It wasn't like a dub. She just walked away. It was more like I was actually distracted for a second, and then like, oh shit, and then the fake slide at the end to try to beat the count. Always love those. I was right there. I was right there.
Oh,
by the way,
we do
speaking
have
of Jay
something to talk
Cargill,
about. Oh, go on.
Jay Cargill. No, oh, what you got?
No. You carry on.
Me to go. All right.
Yeah.
The Forbidden Door at NASCAR, where the WWE Women's Champion and the AEW TBS Champion were all in the same building. Bianca and Jay Cargill parallels continue.
But do you know what? I saw the pictures of that, and you know what's more interesting about that? It is a sign that the WWE have smartened up with the branding, because if you think about it, when you look in the distance at these two, you look at the belts, you see that WWE logo way quicker than you see that AEW logo.
Well, I just see TBS.
Yeah, but even that, like, you wouldn't be able to
see the logo on the AEW title. I don't actually see it. I don't even know where it's at, to be honest. I'm sure it's probably on top or at the bottom, but I just see the TBS logo right in the middle.
So, seeing as we're talking about this, is this Orange Cassidy?
I don't know, Manny. Is that a real question?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, honestly, if you told me that was Orange Cassidy, I'd say, oh, good for Orange. But also, is that in the question in the background? Is that Bianca in the background right there on her phone?
No.
That could be Orange Cassidy, but that could be also a NASCAR driver. I'm going to say it's a driver.
And I'm going to say that isn't Bianca, because Bianca got no titties.
That girl don't have no titties back there. Look at that.
Yeah, well, there's definition there. There's a line.
She's flat as one of those tires in the back. That's me. That's a body shaver. I'm sure she's a beautiful woman behind James Cargill. Or
don't even start, because you body shame Adam Cole.
He deserves it, Manny. He deserves it. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. If you told me one of these guys are the top champions of the world or a top fighter in the world, and I look at Adam Cole and I see 58-year-old Booker T out there, or Billy Gunn, or whoever out there, I say they'll whoop that dude's ass.
Yeah, and then look at previous champions in the past, like Dusty Rhodes and Harley Race.
So
they are the biggest dudes ever.
Yeah, but they have mass. They have mass and presence. Adam Cole, if I walk down Adam Cole in the street at a grocery store and I bump shoulders with him, I'd be like, what the fuck is his problem? And continue to walk without the apology, because I'm that bad.
You've got the NWA champion, Trevor Murdoch, who looks like someone that operates rides at a carnival.
Yeah, but you look at the height. Look at the height. Adam Cole is the size of the guy in the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I'm sorry if I forgot your name. I believe it's David.
Yeah, I think it's David.
Yeah. Adam Cole is smaller than that guy. And that guy could take him out. David would take him out. Just pow. Adam Cole does not look like a fighter. I'm just saying.
Moving on. Miz TV with Ciampa. Ciampa finally explains why he's aligned with The Miz, where he said he wants eyes on him and nobody commands people's attention quite like The Miz.
You know what? That's a good
Which I guess is correct.
Yeah. And then he was like, I want it all. I want the WrestleManias. I want the Summerslams. And the only way I can do it is if I'm aligned with The Miz, because everybody will have to see me when I'm doing this. And I'm like, you know what? That's good motivation. That's honest heel motivation that I need to be seen in order to make the big money for my family and all that stuff. And I go, good job, Ciampa.
And then Miz goes on to talk about Logan. Logan's still coming for him.
How long did he lose to Tommaso in his name? I don't remember him losing it before this.
The moment he came to Raw.
They just start calling him Ciampa. There's no more Tommaso. I miss Tommaso.
Yeah. Well, I don't think many people can spell Tommaso properly as well.
Come on, it's easy. Tomaso.
No, there's 2 S's, I think. Miz thinks Logan's still stirring up the controversy, and he gives him one more chance to drop this and then join him. AJ Styles comes out and says Miz is a coward with tiny balls, and then that leads to a tag match. AJ Styles and Ezekiel versus Miz and Ciampa. This was starting to be a good match till it ended in a DQ.
The last few Miz matches ended in DQ. But yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I'm more upset whenever I see Ezekiel that Kevin Owens is out. That hurts the most. And he really going places. That was really entertaining.
Then we get a match which I didn't understand the point of why this happened. Alexa Bliss and Asuka versus Doudrop and Nikki Ash.
Carry on, man.
Exactly.
I don't know why this happened. It didn't move any plot lines. No one got hurt. No one seemed to break up. It just seemed like it was filler just to do it. We're obligated to Bliss on the TV, I guess.
There was something that happened at the end of this which just seemed so out of place. I don't know if it was meant to be for TV or not. After Alexa got up from the pin, when she pinned Nikki Ash, she kind of raised her arm up and like shook it almost.
Yeah, she shook her head. I think it was meant. It was meant. It was a good, like, give a worthy contender. Well done. I think it was intended to be there. I don't know.
Yeah, and then we get the Usos and Street Profits segment.
The show is missing Liv Morgan. No one ever.
You never thought that. You never thought you'd be saying that. So the Usos and Street Profits cut promos until R-Truth comes out and lets them know he's got a tag team counselor certification as well as referee certification. Jimmy Uso, Jimmy Uso had enough and called Truth a clown. Where Truth offers to fight, and then Truth offers to fight both of them with the Profits by his side. Out comes Omos with MVP, who suggests a Nigerian giant be the special referee. Then schedules a 6-man tag.
Manny, at this moment, Omos should have been contemplating, I should fire you as my agent, MVP, if you want me to be a referee to a tag team title match that I have nothing to do with it. Yeah, at this point, you are fired. Imagine Omos falling to his ground, trying to make these counts and check his shoulders. His big ass is no reason for him to ever be considered a special guest referee. I can't imagine him back going,
I mean, he'd stomp his feet. I don't think he'd get on his knees. If he gets on his knees, I don't think he's getting up for a very long time.
You can see him trying to pull himself up on the ropes. We have another pinfall. Oh, thank you. Montreal Schoolhouse now.
Given that Omos was in the match, it was surprisingly a good match. I didn't think Dawkins deserved to eat that pin though.
Why didn't Troop eat the pin? I feel like this was a true pin right here.
Yeah, like, it was a true pin.
The finish should have easily been Omos pinning R-Truth. Like, that could have been the finish. That would have made everything make sense. The Usos and Profits remain untouched until they get to their main event or their match.
And then we get the main event, which is Bobby Lashley and Riddle versus Theory and Seth Rollins. Dolph Ziggler comes out during this match to watch the match by ringside. Seth gets speared through the barricade. Dolph knocks Theory's feet off the rope, allowing Riddle to hit the RKO. And then, just as Theory's getting up, Dolph super kicks Theory to end Raw.
Yeah, sorry. So they changed a lot on this Raw. There was no Bobby Open Challenge, right?
Yeah.
There was no Dawkins versus Jimmy Uso or Jay or one of them.
Yeah, I think it was Jimmy. But that one was almost kind of explained because that got changed in the segment.
Yeah.
So that one you get paused, but it's the Bobby. There was supposed to be a Bobby Open Challenge, which suddenly got changed to Bobby and Riddle versus Theory and Seth Rollins.
So, whatever the case that was, I don't know where we're going with that, but the ending of Dolph Ziggler coming back at the end, I was like, oh, it's Dolph. And when they went to commercial, I was like, oh, what is he up to? Is he managing now? And I was trying to decide who he was managing. I thought he was going to be on Theory's side 100%, but then he turned on Theory.
See, this is the point. You can't believe in Dolph at all because he's just there to lose.
Yeah.
When does this man ever get any triumphant victories in the long run?
As the Dirt Sheets report, they wanted Ziggler to work with Theory to put him over, basically. And I was like, okay, what's new with Dolph Ziggler? That's what I thought already, Dirt Sheets. That wasn't genius. That wasn't some inside information. That's Dolph's job, is to make people look good. I thought he was about to be the new authority figure in the back. He was going to be with Pierce because Pierce and Sonya have had their investigations or something. I thought Dolph was going to be involved in that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It does leave questions. At least it leaves questions. Because Raw had nothing else going for it. Like, I'm not shocked we're done. Like, I feel like we're missing segments, but we're really not.
No, we covered everything.
Aren't missing anything.
Yeah, we covered everything. There was. Would you consider there was a match of the night tonight?
If there was a match of the night tonight, I would give it to Omos. I give it to Omos as a 6-man, I guess. But it was just there too. It'd be Ray and Balor, actually. Ray and Balor.
Yeah.
Where's the beer? Where's Veer?
Where is Veer?
If I was to have Veer do anything, I have him join Judgment Day. I don't know why, but I think they need him in there. Oh, we got 2 Edge vignettes too.
The second one was better this time around. The second one was more obvious on who it was.
Yeah. I think the first time I was like, oh, it's a little vague. People are speculating way too much. No, we do not have Bray Wyatt. This one is clearly Edge and all that. Unless it's someone completely different in that era. It's Heidenreich coming back.
Or Mordecai.
Or Mark Jindrak. Mark Jindrak could be in this.
He didn't have a scary gimmick.
He did, but he's also facing.
If you dare mention Mark Jindrak's name, you know who I'm going to bring up?
Who's that?
Luther Reigns.
Oh, you bringing the old days from the era. Well, it could always be Carlito. You know, it could always be Carlito. He spit in the face of people who weren't cool.
It could be Nathan Jones.
Mr. Cup of Coffee movie star. Like if The Rock ever decided I'm just gonna be an extra, it would have been Nathan Jones, who is thriving in Hollywood. I'm assuming he's in at least 3 movies per summer. 3 movies per summer. He's in the action movie. Randomly as some villain. It's some makeup or something. It's like, oh, it's Nathan Jones.
There was something that happened over the weekend, actually, that we could bring up. What the hell was going on with Liv Morgan and Nattie?
Nattie, according to Nattie, she was thanking Liv. She was thanking her.
You don't thank you don't thank anyone by pointing at them. Thank you.
Thank you very much for a very great match of my entire fucking career. I hate it. I'm assuming she was pissed. She knows some Oblivion. Liv won, but whatever.
That finish is terrible, though. That isn't a world champion.
The Oblivion.
No.
I like the Oblivion. That's the one thing about Liv Morgan I do like is the Oblivion. I think it's a good name for a move, and I think it's a solid move.
So yeah, that's basically it. Have you got anything else to talk about?
I really don't. At least I brought up Darby Allin getting attacked by Brody King at a skateboard shop. That shit happens all the time. No. That was fine. Whatever.
The Rock's daughter seemingly is trying to steal Darby Allin's look by coming out on the NXT coconut loop, dressed in booty shorts.
Yeah. Apparently, she got her first promo, and apparently the internet hates it. I didn't actually listen to the promo. I didn't actually care.
I think she called herself the final girl or something.
Yeah.
I think people need to give her some time because she's not. First of all, she's not going to be The Rock. Just get that out of your minds. Yeah. But second of all, The Rock wasn't even The Rock. Going back and watching Freud's Retro, The Rock wasn't even The Rock. It took The Rock a while before he became The Rock.
He evolves into The Rock.
Yeah.
He just gets better and better. And you go like, damn, he gets better and better. But yeah, she's not on TV. She's not TV ready yet. You know, just let her do her stuff at these live events and let her grow into her character. You don't get good by just sitting at home trying to get good and getting ridiculed on the internet all day long.
The only thing I worry about her is that she's had multiple injuries to her knees. So, like, that puts her in the Rey Mysterio kind of category. And Tegan Knox, who had bad knees, allergic knees, if you listen to Florida Eric.
Yeah. By the way, Tegan Knox's knees are so bad. She has not been announced All Elite. She is not a part of Impact Wrestling. She is not in the NWA. I haven't seen her in the UK anywhere. Where the fuck is Tegan Knox?
Did you see that post yesterday where it was allegedly Naomi, Sasha Banks, and Paige are all going to be signing for AEW?
I did.
If I'm Paige, I'm not signing for AEW. If Sasha Banks is signing for AEW, she put you on the shelf for good.
Well, you can tell that story. Sasha makes her debut, and then whoops, here comes Paige. You ended my career, and now on AEW, this is my house. I can see Paige doing that.
See, I actually miss Paige being in the ring.
Yeah, you know, it's tragedy. Yeah, it's a tragedy. She was what, 24 when she stopped? It's like, damn, that was quick. So, yeah, if they got them all, you know, they improved their women's division. I don't have to watch Marina Shafir wrestle anymore, I guess.
You even if they had all those top tier talent, you'll still see Marina Shafir.
Yeah. So let's see what they do. Let's see what they do with these potential free agent / releases. Unless somehow Vince pulls a rabbit out of his hat and says, "Nah, I made this shit work."
But yeah, so that's this week's show.
Did I tell you I slid into Mandy Rose's DMs for no reason the other day? It was yesterday, actually.
And did she reply?
No, she didn't. The reason I slid in is because she posted something, I guess, on her story. And it was a picture of her like laying at a pool, and it's just her legs and her dog's there. And I was like, that dog looks like a giant black penis. Please don't block me. And I took a screenshot because I was like, am I crazy? Am I just crazy? This looks like a penis between her legs.
Well, I feel like you first of all need to send the screenshot.
I will. Hold on.
Because I feel like this definitely is now making the best of.
Oh, what? It just went message. Hold on. Let me send you this image real quick, Manny. I totally forgot about this. I was like, oh, yeah. I'm going to send this to Manny. I took a screenshot of this because I was like, am I the only one seeing this? This dog looks like a penis. Looks like a black penis between her legs. Just saying. Right?
Does.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
It definitely does.
No, on the screen, because the camera is blurred, it looks like she has a black penis in her head. Now that Manny has not put this blowing up on the screen. A full penis erection at a pool. I'm just saying, that's what that looked like to me.
Oh, so I think we should
sure
end
Mandy
the show.
has blocked me because of that. Because I'm toxic. No,
you don't insult. You don't insult women and their dogs.
She shouldn't have took that picture. I can't believe she doesn't see. Like, I'm sure she took multiple pictures. That's Mandy Rose. I'm sure she took like 80 of them. But that's not the one you go with. That's a horrible design picture. The dog looks like
Oh,
I don't know.
so
I don't know if Manny can put this up on the screen in its proper fashion, and we can do some John Madden Circle Exhibit A.
I missed that.
Yeah,
You know, I
they're
missed the
cool.
brain as well. Bobby the Brain Heenan used to do that in wrestling matches when he'd draw on the screen.
Yeah, circle here, and he's going out of here, and he's running around the ring, and then he grabs the ring bell right here. I think they need to add that to the pre-shows of these pay-per-views to talk about it. Like when Tez's shoulder was up, I think they should have did a replay, cut the Corey Graves or whoever, and he circles, and he circles right there. There, and then the title is so blessed, penis, and then the clouds look like ski.
Well, because I got really asked questions about you, though.
Yeah.
Why does your penis have wings? No, those ears look like wings. So you're essentially telling me your penis has wings.
Those has bumps. They're bumps. There's nothing else in your penis, okay?
And why'd your penis furry?
I don't know, okay? I'm not saying it's the perfect penis, Manny. It's not the perfect penis. But
it's
is.
cool. But it's cool.
Yeah. It's a toxic penis, okay? TV. I expect this from Nyla Rose, but not Mandy Rose. They're both roses, right?
Yeah.
They're related.
Did you notice when we put it up on the screen, the view count went up?
That's the reason NXT 2.0 comes on. Oh, what? Mandy Rose.
Oh, so that is actually the end of the show. We probably could have ended 10 minutes ago, but we've given you 10 minutes more as per usual. Tune in tomorrow for Marcus and Jamal with ETE, Everything Else. I don't know what they're talking about tomorrow. Have you got a rundown?
No.
They do not know what they're talking about tomorrow. We'll be back on.
Maybe the NWA. Control your narrative and announce some dates. About that. It's not much to really talk about. Not too much happened I will probably do a lot of wrestling research and watch a bunch of stuff and then not cover any of it.
And then we're back on Thursday with Dynamite and NXT 2.0, which I believe is headlined by Mandy Rose Furry Penis versus I don't think we're getting a title change tonight, but who knows?
We'll find out. Who knows? And by the way, if you like the video and subscribe, this may be not one of our best videos, but it is a good one. If you want to get a randomness, like the video, subscribe, help us to get our road to 300. Where we will watch 300.
Yeah, we're aiming for 300 subscribers before Clash at the Castle. I think that is a reasonable target. We only need about 20 something now, it seems.
Try 30.
What are we on? We're on 268. 32. 32.
It's 32. We're in the 30s. But in our 300 watch alone, we will have abs and capes and I will. And maybe even throw toupees in there. We went through the whole shebang.
If it continues to be this hot, I may be naked on that show. I am sweating. I don't know if I have a temperature still. It is hot, hot, hot. So Roy's Retro's out on Friday, where Eric the Hater, not Florida Eric, regular Eric, is on for the first time on Roy's Retro's history. He's finally let go of the bigotry, and he's on the show with the big roast man.
Wow, I'm glad he's making strides. If Eric can break his bigotry, so can you. In the hate, people. In the hate.
And then we've got the Saturday show with myself, Marcus, and Eric the Hater, or Florida Eric, may make an appearance if you ask nicely.
When's the best stuff come out?
Best stuff comes out Sunday.
Oh, don't forget, best of Sunday.
It may be put as a premiere so people can join in on the chat. And I'll put it out at probably 5 p.m. my time, which would be 9 a.m. Pacific and 12 p.m. Eastern.
Gotta get your juices going. So not only are you waking up with Mamba number 5 or Who Let the Dogs Out or Hot, you're gonna wake up with the best of the Untitled Manny and Marcus, the Sharpshooters Random Retro Show channel.
Yeah, and I'll give you a little spoiler alert.
Ooh.
There's a good portion of it talking about slides.
Yes.
So get your wee on with the Sharpshooters.
Wee on.
And we'll be back. We'll be back all throughout the week. So check us out. Like and subscribe.
We're never good. We always say we'll be back, but we're never good. We're never
gone. We normally take 2 days off, which is Sunday and Monday. But sometimes we're like, forget the church. Let's do some work.
Yeah. Screw the church. I'm gonna go forget Chick-fil-A. Yeah. We're not like Chick-fil-A. Sometimes we're on Sunday.
Yeah, but Chick-fil-A hate ain't Chick-fil-A homophobic?
There are a lot of it. They're fucked up. I don't even know. Chick-fil-A is fucked up. But that's some good chicken now. I'm not gonna tell you.
So we'll be back. Peace. Why are you smiling like that? Like when
we were blowing up. I thought we were blowing up. I want to end with a smile. I was gonna blow up with a smile, not with a frown. I don't want to leave like this.
We ain't ended yet.
Oh, I was about to say something. Really, I was like, "How could you make me end like this?" But we can end like this.